Hello and welcome to Team Always Hard, Never Soft, Worldwide's self-titled podcast, episode number 4, where we talk about gaming, music, relationship, life advice, and anything out there that anybody has questions to about life in general. I'm Sinner, and I'm joined by my co-hosts today. We have the lovely Miss Randuhhhh returning back for her number 4 podcast.
Yes, hey y'all.
And we have our very first time on the self-titled podcast, Miss Mozart. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Yep, you're welcome. And we also have Mr. Gemini. How you doing, Gemini's very first podcast? How you doing on this show today?
Right now, I'm doing very well and really excited about it.
So let's talk about today's topic. And today's topic is, what is simping and how to deal with it? Now, according to the word simp on Wikipedia, simp is an internet slang term describing someone who shows excessive sympathy and attention towards another person. Typically, someone who does not reciprocate the same feelings in pursuit of affection over a sexual relationship. This behavior, known as simping, is carried out towards a variety of targets, including celebrities, politicians, e-girls, and e-boys. I do not like using those terms, but the term has sporadic use until gaining traction on social media in 2019. In other words, what does the word simp, what is the acronym of simp? S stands for suckers. I stands for idolizing, M stands for mediocre, and P stands for other people's, that word.
What word's that?
It's pussy. There you go. I said
I said there's no censor on here.
It goes both ways.
Got
or
Got it. Sorry.
Pee-pee.
I love how you use a whole different kind of term for that.
Yeah. Okay.
You censored that a little bit, okay.
It's a little bit, I
see how it is.
But anyways, that is the word simp. Now, personally, I haven't heard the word simp ever since I've dabbled upon this one website where, there was a lot of, what's the term? I do not like using the word, e-girls or e-boys. I'd rather use... I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? Like, e-people. There you go. I don't want to say the word because I don't want to advertise at one website.
That one website.
Yeah, that one website, Yeah. They ain't getting no advertisement here. I'll tell you what. But anyways, when it also comes to simping,
Online gaming.
yeah, and simping can also apply in real life as well. And yeah, so let's start. I want to know about what the female's perspective is on the word simp online. Have you guys ever been approached by a male or a female that's a simp?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. When I was in that website, anyway, I was approached by a lot of people who were like, hey, can I be a simp for you? But they were always like rejected immediately. But there's this one time how that random guy, he didn't be honest about it. And then like one time in the middle of when I used to work for as a host in Teams, one time when like no one was there and I still had to fill in the hours that I had to host, this guy was the only one around, and in the middle of like the whole thing, he was like, I wanna be your simp, and I was like, no, and he was like, but I wanna. He was very persistent about it, but I told him like there's other people who do that, but not me. Like you can look around; it won't be hard to find. But he then said that it has to be me for no reason. But I told him like for your information, this guy has never been like in like suspicious in any way. He was just a normal guy, normal, just joining in the teams that I hosted, and he was all about the alpha male shit around guys. But when no one was around, he was like, "Oh, I want to be your son, please." And that really started me. Like I never knew that this guy was gonna be like this, you know. But I told him like, what, like, what is that? Like, what is simping? Like, how does it go usually? And he talked about it, and I felt so uncomfortable. And when he talked about it, he said that a simp is a metaphor for a submissive male, and that was his take on it. But I didn't know that was it. And like the last thing I know about simping was like the memes and stuff like that. But he said that simping meant a submissive male and a dominant female in non-sexual activity, and I was like, but what's the point if it's not a sexual activity? What's the point, you know? He said it just makes them feel good. It makes them feel good that they're out of control for one moment, that someone takes control over stuff instead of them. And that he is, quote unquote, is the manager in his the 9 to 5 job, and he calls shit around, makes people do stuff for him, and he would like to take a break from that for a while. I was like, and it was really weird, and I rejected him. But he was like, but why? He was even a Muslim, you know. Also, quote unquote, I don't know anything about this guy. He was also a Muslim, and he was like, and I told him like, for obvious reasons, I can't do that. And he was like, but why? There's no sexual activity in it. But of course, he's lying. He's not being honest about it. He used my ignorance about the actual act of it to drag me into it. But I felt uncomfortable either way. So it is what it is. Yeah.
I see. So, I personally think, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of being a simp before, when I was like, just didn't have my shit together, and I was just in the dumps. I was like, oh man, this and that. But the reason why men are just, we're dying culture these days, man. This new generation of so-called men is just, we're weak. They're weak. I'm sorry. But it's just full of just simps these days, man. We're putting women up in a pedestal. That's how I see simps. And you're just weakening yourselves.
No, I'm just kidding.
Just weakening yourselves.
Just kidding.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm just kidding, I promise.
It's okay. But man, you should stop simping, man. I mean, yeah, you like this person. Of course, it's for like also, it's pursuit of affection or a sexual relationship, as said by Wikipedia. And anybody who says, "Oh, it's not for anything, sexual," I think you're full of shit. All right, females know, like, you guys are mind readers. When a man can, you know what our intents are, right? Like, it's very easy. You guys can sense insecurity for some reason. You guys are like freaking psychics or something. But man, y'all have to just stop simping. Focus on yourself. So don't be putting people up on a pedestal. Especially, well, it's 2023. You can be men or women. I'm just saying. But you just gotta stop putting them on a pedestal. But as far for like, Mozart, going back to your story, what happened to this person afterwards, if you don't mind telling them about the story?
He kept bringing up the thing multiple times, offering a huge lot of money. But, like, I honestly, no amount of money would make me do that, to be honest. It was so uncomfortable. And I'm not up to doing anything that is, near that, And he knew that, but he kept insisting that is not a sexual activity, and I know he was lying. It was apparent, bro. I can tell. Like he was using like my ignorance about the subject. I didn't know that simping was something that you did in real life. I only know it as a meme, like aha, this guy is simping. But
Mhm.
I didn't know that someone will go up to someone and be like, hey, can I simp for you? Like, what do you do? Like, what do you actually do by simping for someone?
Right.
But I didn't know like the actual act of it. So he kept bringing it up like multiple times until I ended up blocking him from everywhere.
Mhm.
And later I found out that the profile picture that he had put on his profile was actually a model's profile picture, not
Mhm.
him. It was saying that was him, by the way. He's not just putting a random picture. He was saying that that was him. But yeah, there was so many things wrong about it.
Yeah, and like you just seen it like the more and more after it's kind
Yeah,
of more
after he
obvious.
like
As we had talked about, oh no, I think it was a second podcast, the red flags of dating. Would you
Mhm.
consider this like a red flag where, we talked about if a person just met another person and they talk about their personal problems, is that
mhm.
a red flag?
In the first meeting.
Yeah.
Oh, that mm, it's not necessarily a red flag. It depends on your compatibility. Like if you like to be around people who are very easily connected to someone, it's a type thing. This is the type of person who says all of their problems in the first date. But for me, I don't like that.
Mhm.
So, like for me, that's not my type of person. But other people will consider this as an act of like honesty or spontaneity. Like people like consider this. Oh, wow, this person is so
Open.
open, yeah, or clingy. People like clingy people. For me,
Mhm.
I like and I see someone like this, I'll be like, oh man, this guy is gonna be so clingy later. But yeah,
Run.
yeah, for me, that's not my type. But other people are like, oh my god, this guy's gonna shower me with attention. Like it's
Mhm.
a preference thingy.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
This is strictly what happened online, correct? Nothing like in real life meeting or anything like that?
I never met anyone of this site, but in real
Online.
life,
Yeah.
and I mean, like I'm meaning like in real life, I have never met any Sims in real life. That's not even a common thing.
Oh,
For
oh.
for Egypt, it's just the meme like, haha, this guy wears a striped shirt and defends for feminism. That's a Sim. And then that's what they think a Sim is in Egypt. Like from the PewDiePie videos and whatever. I used to have like in real life when I used to be in a position where I'm against a man in a clash of opinions or a clash of decisions in whatever group project, a game or whatever. And this guy was really annoying. And when someone choose my opinion or choose my way of things because it's the more correct one or the better one, they said, "Oh, you're a simp for choosing her for your bro. I'm your bro, man. Why are you choosing a woman?" They see they just throw this word around whenever a man took the side of a woman, in not because she's a woman because she's correct, but sometimes they also did because they wanted to get her in her pants. That's just another story. But yeah, so it was just thrown around if someone took like been biased by a female.
Mhm.
That's what they think a simp is. Whether it's actually him like trying to get her attention or him actually thinking that she is correct. So that's the only use of word simp in real life in Egypt or even online. That's all they think about.
Yep.
That's what I knew too when I met this guy.
And you are right about that. But, a lot of men like to lead with their wallets, and This whole alpha male thing, it's stupid. I'm sorry, it's stupid. If you think you're alpha, think you're beta, whatever the fuck, gamma, Charlie, delta, whatever the fuck it is, fucking
Bye.
Zulu. Yeah, yeah.
Bye.
It's like, damn, man. If you
22.
have, yeah, if you have to flex about you being alpha, you're not alpha. That's a thing, and you let other people decide who you really are. Man, fuck titles, man. Just
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. No more.
Yep, exactly. But let's hear from Randa. What have you ever come across like a situation that a simp confronted you online?
So no, I haven't. Like I've never had anybody like ask to simp for me or anything like that. I've had like first of all, I didn't even know that was a thing where like where people asked if they could. I thought that people just did it. Like they just did nice things for you. Honestly, I don't like when you read the definition, I felt like I didn't know a lot of that. So for me, I thought it was just kind of like someone who just wants to do nice gestures for you, like the guy was saying, like, and it's not in a sexual way. I thought that. I thought that that's all it was. Um, but I've never had anyone like ask to simp for me or anything like that. I mean, I've had people be really nice or straight up ask to do like not safe for work things, but not necessarily simping. Um, I've had people like joke and be like, "Oh, I'm a simp for you," but never actually simping for, you know what I mean? Like I never had to tell someone no or to stop or anything like that because I don't know why. I just haven't. But like I said, I didn't really know too much about it until like I heard like you were explaining it a little bit more. But for me personally, I feel like I don't know. I don't know if it could be like truly non-sexual or anything like that, but if it's possible for it to be, I don't really see the harm in it. Because some people I feel like can genuinely just um not even necessarily get pleasure from it, but just
They're blinded by
but
love.
kind of like yeah, like they just really want to do nice things for you. Like so I'm like a so my like love language is like gift giving. So like for my friends or like anything like that, like I just like to give gifts for no reason. Like I'm just like, oh, this made me think of you. I don't do that. And that I don't expect anything back, but it makes me feel good. It makes me happy. It gives me I don't want to say like pleasure because that makes it sound horrible, but like it makes me happy. Like I don't know, it makes me feel good about myself and it makes me feel like maybe I'm making them feel good.
Yeah,
As in like, you know, just brightening their day or something like that. So I feel like men can have that as well and do it just for, you know, a female that they like. And I feel like that can be considered simping and then maybe no harm in it. But like I said, I don't want to say that and like rub people the wrong way because I don't really, you know everything about simping that you
yeah,
know, know too much about it.
yeah. As long as it's not like excessive, like sympathy or
Hmm.
attention towards another person,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
if
Like
they do
almost an
not,
obsession way.
yeah, if they don't, reciprocate the feelings in return, then that's it's called sipping. So
I don't know because I think that those people online don't actually love you. They're just
Hmm.
strangers. They're doing this for pleasure because I think they're doing this for pleasure because they don't really know you. They don't actually love you. You know,
Hmm.
they just
yep,
like you for what? For your looks. You know,
yep,
Hmm.
because they don't know you in real life. They haven't met you. They haven't dealt with you that much. They only chatted for 13 minutes. You know.
Right. Yeah.
30 minutes. Damn, speed dating online, man.
Yeah, that's what I think of them. And when this guy like brought up all the like submissive male, dominant female, it was like, nah, bro, that's some virtual dominatrix shit. You know, I'm not doing that.
Shit. I tell you what, man. If I was a female and simp approached me and he was fucking rich, I'd be like, yeah, okay. What you like? You want some feet pics? All right, $500 right here up front. Shit. Come on. I'm down. I'll shave my head and everything just for you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Shit. Man, I just don't know, man. But it's surprising that you never actually, encountered,
Yeah.
someone like that. Like, damn, like
I
a lot
never
of
had anybody actually want to like, or even just simp for me, if that makes sense. Like I said, I've had people like from there that's like, let you know heads off, like, hey, I want to be like a sugar daddy or stuff like that, or like, but it's all sexual, or like want feet pics and stuff like that, but never. I feel like there's a difference in that and then like simping.
Mhm.
And I've never had that.
Damn.
So bad. I'm just kidding.
It's so sad.
Damn, I gotta call me out like that. Yeah, nobody does that for me.
Whoa.
Can't relate.
Shit. Okay. Well, that's first. Like every single female that I met has encountered a simp, except for you. That's
I know,
first.
what's wrong with me?
I think you're just lucky. You don't have to deal with.
Yeah, I think I always get lucky. Like, I really haven't had to deal with too much, and like honestly, I was on there for like 3 years, and I really haven't had a ton of bad experiences.
Dang. Well,
Damn. What side of the island you live on?
I know, what is wrong with me for real? Like, what the heck?
What side of the
Wow.
island you live on again?
Wow.
Feels bad.
Are you sure you were using the same website?
Yeah. Yeah, like I definitely would get creeps, like, like I said, but like never want someone just wanting to be super nice to me. You know what I mean? Like, for nothing, just to do it. No, I've never had that.
I'll tell you what, Gemini, man. If you were a female right now and simp came across you, would you be a manhole? Because I would.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I probably would too. But I just don't know if it'll be right on this side of the island, because I assume it's all about locations too. Because you come on the side, I don't think it does exist here. I'm sure you get other girls over here that probably would be down to scrap or fight. Be like, yeah, okay. I guess love is a different love language, yeah.
Mhm.
But I wouldn't know. But if I was a girl, yes, I would, 100%.
Yep. How much would you?
Yeah.
I mean, why not? It'll be an experience. It'll be an experience.
Tell you, man, could you?
I gotta try everything once.
I'd,
Why not?
I can
I only
honestly
live
say
once.
though, if I had someone that was like, "Hey, can I just be nice to you?" like, and not yell, like, you don't have to do anything, just genuinely, just be nice. I don't know. I don't know if I would say no. I'd be like, yeah, just be nice. I don't know. I don't know if I'd say no if someone actually wanted to, and it'd be real, like a real scenario. You know what I mean? Not like lying or anything like that.
Yeah. But then to myself, I would think, what's the catch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what
I'd be
I'm
like,
saying.
oh,
They
there's
always
always
want
something.
something in return. Yeah. Of course they want
'Cause
something in return,
Yeah, because I'd be thinking to myself, be like, okay, so what is it that,
What do
like,
you
I'm thinking,
want,
like, what do they want that I
Mhm.
have that they want, and I know what I have that they want, but I'm not singing out loud.
What?
Just it.
No, I just
What?
don't have anything that anybody wants.
Honestly, I
I'll
think
be
they
like,
want
what
this
skills do you
like
got?
I think they want this fantasy relationship with a female that she rules him around or whatever. Oh, not necessarily wants him around. Maybe this guy wanted someone to want him around. But I think simping like usually goes like this. Like men usually want women to have like a fantasy relationship online with them, and they can talk to you, and you would be like all lovey-dovey towards them, but you're not actually
Yeah.
in a relationship because you're getting paid for it. That's what I actually think
Ah,
about it. I
yeah, I
think
think
that's
it's
what happens.
yeah. I think it's more sort of thought, like your expectations in somebody, or like your imagination.
Well, we'll definitely go over what simp really is from a man's perspective, and we're not gonna hold back. Um, so
I don't even know.
ladies, when it comes to like, online world, what about in real life? Have you guys ever encountered, simping in real life? Like a
You
guy
can
just
go
came up
first,
to you.
Smith.
Like a guy just came up to you. Hey, can I simp for you? I would like to buy you dinner and this and that, and I hopefully you can ooh woo for me. It's like, have you
Oh my
ever came
god.
across that?
Wait, what was
I
that
think
again?
guys are too shy to do that. Like I don't think I even know anyone who's experienced that personally. Like I don't have any female friends that have experienced someone come up to them in real life doing that.
So like, okay, let's just say up in the East Coast, you know straight up G just comes out to you. Hey, what's up, shawty? You want to go out McDonald's dollar menu? What's up, man? I buy you a drink. Say, girl, whatever you like on the menu. Have you came across that before? Never did.
Oh my god.
No, now
Hey,
you're
am I
making
still
me feel
pretending to
like
be a
something
girl?
really is wrong with me. Like, no, nobody said that.
Dang.
I was
I mean,
gonna go with a
I,
stranger to a restaurant, like, no, bro, you're gonna put something in my drink or something.
no, I mean, I've had somebody like pay for me in like front, like in like the drive-through. Like, hey, I'll pay for that car behind, but it ain't like they really knew me or seen me.
Dang.
Guys, I'm gonna step away for like 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I tell you, Randa really grew up in a really, really good neighborhood. Good life, I guess.
Is it a gated community? It sounds like a gated community to me.
Sounds like a upper scale, uh, upper scale neighborhood. Good
Do you know
neighborhood.
someone who met someone in real life who wanted to send for them?
Real life as a man. Like, did I know anyone in real life?
I met someone on a game website. I met them in real life.
Please do tell more.
What? True story, by the way.
Please say some more. Go ahead.
Well, about this person?
Yeah, let's hear
I'm
the
sure
story.
you know who this person is.
Go ahead, tell it how it is.
Tell it like how it is.
Yeah,
It
go
just
ahead.
all started off playing on a game. I
Mhm.
forgot what website it was. And then a girl messages or just, adds us. And then we add her back. And knowing me being the nice co-pilot I am, wingman, I just don't continue talking to her. He ends up talking to her. And then that's how they met. But I don't know if they're still together again. But, I don't know if that's simping. Because that was back in like what, 07, 09. But he'll do everything for her. So I guess simping would take into account for that. See, I see. This is the thing. So I don't know if it's like an age gap or whatever it is, because I don't know if like simping has to do with like obsession or just being like all these other stuff where it's like I don't know. I'm confused.
Simping, excessive sympathy or attention towards another person that does not reciprocate the same feelings. So did they reciprocate the same feelings, or was it not like any feelings of return?
I think they reciprocated.
Okay, I guess it's not simping then. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Well,
I'm
I
sorry.
guess then okay, yeah, you could just toss that out.
If they reciprocate feelings towards each other, then it's not considered simping.
So
Yeah.
simping would be if the other person didn't reciprocate.
Yeah, 100% and 0%, like that.
So it's like this person knows 100% that he's not gonna get this girl, but then he still tries so hard. In a
Yeah,
sense, kind of like
I
playing.
think that's how it would be.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of like playing Mario, and every time you say Princess Peach, you just do it over and over again, knowing you're never gonna get her. I'm doing all these levels for nothing. I got it. Makes sense.
Yep. Exactly. Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
I never know Mario was a simp.
Well, I guess he is now. He's out there over there in Bowser's castle for all we know. I don't know.
Yeah, he's
That's
out
about
there.
it.
He's collecting them coins and try to give it to Prince Peach up in there. He's like, here's coins, and she runs
Yeah,
away. I'm like, I'm moving to another castle. I'm like, God damn, I just gave you some money. You gonna buy a new castle, yeah, girl? That's simping right there. You're gonna fight plants. You're gonna fight turtles. You're gonna fight everything. You fight a dragon, and all of a sudden she just wants to run away from you because, like, damn.
Sounds bad.
That's scary. I feel bad now.
Yeah, and his wingman Luigi be like, "Hey, Mario, why she ran away from you?"
Mamma mia!
Son
My
of a
guy.
bitch. Oh man. Okay. All right. So nothing really offline, like in real life for y'all. Then basically,
Mm-mm.
I see. Okay. Now I'm a little curious to know, from a man's side, have you ever had a woman or a man simp for you before online? Does anyone want to go first? Are y'all embarrassed? I'm not embarrassed.
No, I'm over here trying to
You
like,
go
oh,
first.
go through my memory banks.
Oh, I don't want to
Give me a while. I'm trying to go through. You first.
All right, let's see. So simping, like on the receiving
I'll
end.
simp and let you know.
Okay, on the receiving end as a man online. So, what would it be? Nothing really. Had I ever had a female online approach me? No.
Catfish.
Simping from a female online.
Oh. I want to know where this origin of simping came from.
Me too. I haven't heard this term since like 2020. I was wondering what the fuck does simp mean? Does it mean like a simple man or?
I guess it came around COVID season. That's where it came from, yeah? COVID.
This is
But
2019.
that's where people started meeting online a lot more.
Thus simping was born, huh?
Mm-hmm. COVID-19 and simping.
COVID-18, dog.
Yep. But yeah, nothing online for me. What about you, Gemini? Let's hear one of your stories about getting simped online on the receiving end.
Getting simped online? Nah.
Never did?
Nope. Never did.
Male or
Never
female?
planned on to. Never did. Nope.
Like you weren't the wide receiver and the simp was the quarterback and you tried to throw
Stop.
Throw a shot and guess what? Missed?
Yep.
Nah, let that thing get intercepted. What are you talking about?
Ew, y'all
Just let that
stop.
thing get intercepted.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Have someone else take one for the team. Not me. Fumble that thing and just let it go.
American football, by the way. American football.
Yep. The ref make the call on that. Holding. Huh.
Shit.
Nah, but no. I never had nothing on my side like that.
Let's see. Okay. What about you, Goose? Have you ever had someone simp for you online?
I did, but it was on an online dating app, and it was just females that were just trying to, get a green card or get money because they knew at the time, and this was way before I met my wife. Um, they're just trying to get money and all that stuff, because military and all that. So for me, simping is when like you just try to be like extremely nice to a person just without regards of what you get in return. Anything that's said to her, you defend her on, or anything you see that's anything she does, you praise her with like all of the utmost praise. But yeah, that'll be my only one. And I never replied back to them. I never said stop or whatsoever. I just ignored them. Whenever I saw a message popped up, delete or just leave unread.
Let's see. Do you still get some till today?
No, absolutely not.
Good. And don't reciprocate because, you know, married men are very faithful. Like my brother here, Goose. Very faithful man.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
Remembered some people that I met through your life, but I don't think that's considered simping. I think that's just people trying to start something that is not mutual or something. I don't know. I think it's just people from the other gender being clingy for no reason. Is that simping?
Yeah, because I didn't reciprocate much back. So.
No.
Maybe you should just like guys who's hard to get.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah, I was
sometimes you
totally
can't get
it.
something, it makes you want it.
hard to get,
I
It's
man.
like
mean,
if I can't get something, I don't
Makes you
get it.
work harder for it. Yeah, I get
Yeah,
that.
and then that
I used to have someone when I was like junior year in college. It's a weird girl. I never actually liked him. I literally hated that guy. I didn't like him at all. He was like very annoying, and I didn't like him like from afar. Like I didn't even like him as a friend. Like imagine. And he was like being all clingy and spamming in my messages, and I was like, why the fuck? What does he want? I don't. I know. And one day I was really sick at 3 a.m. and this guy sent me a message at 3 a.m. because I appeared online for a split second because I checked my phone. You know how Facebook works. And he was like, "Hey, are you up studying? Because you're a nerd." Haha. And I was like, I was fucking throwing up. And leave me the fuck alone. I was like, I was just throwing up. Please leave me the fuck alone. And I was like, that's it for me. I was like, just leave me the fuck alone. I can't stand your shit right now. And he was like spamming, and I just started ignoring him, not replying, and blah blah blah. Then they held a drawing contest in my university, and I was responsible for dealing with the participants, the female participants, and got a guy, and he dealt with the male participants just to like spread them out, and be like organizing it, like So anyway, this guy, although he is a guy, he was spamming me about the contest, and I'm responsible for the girls, and I was like, hey guy, we're splitting the participants. You should talk to George. I'm responsible for only the girls. George is gonna answer all your questions, and receive all your entries and stuff, And he was still spamming me. It's the same guy, by the way, and he was still spamming, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm busy with someone else right now. You should message George. And then I went to George and I was like, this guy wants help with something. Can you check him out? And he was like, yes, I checked him out, but he's not replying to me. He's not replying to the mail coordinator, and he's spamming my messages. So I stopped replying to him and took care of the other girls. And when he realized, that I'm not actually interested and that I will not, I don't like, I will not give him anything in return, that he's not going anywhere with what he's doing, this spamming shit. He
Mhm.
was like, well, you're a fucking bitch.
Oh, of course, of course.
Well, I didn't want to talk to you anyway, because you're a fucking bitch, ignoring my messages, and you don't want me to. You don't want me to compete in this drawing contest because you're afraid I'm gonna win it. You're a fucking bitch. It's like, can you even draw? No, but I will win if and he kept going like that, and I plugged him eventually because it's just
Yep.
pathetic.
By doing that, you just destroyed his ego. That's how you kill a man's ego. You just fucking shut him down, reject him, and it hurts, and it's then they'll get the point. They'll either A, get the point, or B, move on. I mean, wait. They'll either A, get the point, move on, or B, dwell on it and just let it get to them. And
Be an
Talking
asshole.
about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
They'll just be like looking to the past, like, oh, and they'll just talk to a new person, and they'll mention about you. Be like, oh, I used to met this girl, and this and that. You never, they'll talk some shit. How do I know?
She did it.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
What? How do you know?
How do I know? Because I was that little bitch. Okay, I was a simp too, man. I ain't gonna fucking lie about it. People will be like, "Oh, you're a simp." Shut the fuck up, man. We're all guilty of being a simp.
Been there.
Yeah, and
We've all
then
been there,
yeah, we've been nice people, and all of a sudden we learn, and then all of a sudden it's like, damn, we got shut down, and we get turned into something different. We become different. We become a man, and that's why there's no fucking good men out there. Good men out there. You either get simps or you get assholes. Or
Or
you just get fuck what the fuck I'm trying to go at here. Look, I mean
No, we're just letting you talk.
decent people. There's decent people.
Decent.
Or you get decent people. Decent people.
yeah, decent people that won't be as interesting or won't be as, an asshole to you. It's either
Yeah.
150 or 0%.
Yeah.
If
This
you know
guy actually wasn't.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's good. Go ahead.
I was just saying this guy wasn't actually a problem because, in the same year, he transferred to another college for I don't know why, but he transferred. So I didn't have to deal with him anymore.
It's good.
Oh, good. Good. That is good. Because that can be a little scary too.
Especially you gotta
Ah,
see the motherfucker like every day or every other day, right?
he reminded me of this other guy. I gotta tell you all about it because you told me about this case. Well, when I was at college again, with this there was this guy. He knew me when we were like kids from first grade. He was the same school as me since first grade to college. He was actually in the same college as me, and I never actually I never actually interacted with him in any way. But when we went to the first year in college, he messaged me. I was like, "Hey, I like you since first grade. You've been my crush." Blah 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 blah. And I told him, "Sorry, I'm not interested," and that should be it. But no, he kept trying and trying and trying and trying for like 3 years,
Holy hell.
trying to get me to
Yeah,
like
that's
him.
dedication.
Yeah,
And
girl,
I
I
was
need
like,
some of what you have. What the heck?
listen,
That's
listen,
dedication.
listen.
Commitment.
It's not that. Yeah, this 3 years since he first told me, but I know that the first crush shit is all bullshit. But anyway, let's just consider the first year. He was like there for 3 years, messaging me, tried to get my attention, tried to getting me gifts, but I always refused. Tried to get me. He was like on a trip that is like college related trip. He was like, "Hey, want pizza?" I was like, no, stuff like that, and all the time, every day, trying to get on the same bus as me because we were from originally the same village and we went to the same college, so we had the same route going in and back. Uh, Trying to get on the same bus as me, so he would pay my fee. Bro, he was dedicated, but it was really annoying because I don't like clingy people. I don't like. First of all, I'm not interested. I don't like that guy, and he's very clingy, and I don't like people who don't take no for an answer. I don't think that's being persistent. I don't think that's impressive. I just want people to leave me alone. It's just that's just my preference.
Yeah.
And he kept going at it daily and a lot, and messaging me, and I felt bad like about blocking him because like what if he needed something, because we were fresh juniors at the college and we both didn't know shit about anything. That's why I never blocked him, and he would use that actually what he used that like to talk to me. He would like first, hey, do you know how to do this or that, and I would answer him, and then he would go back to the uh, hey, I love you. I was like, no.
Oh, so
Anyway,
What
soon.
the fuck? Damn.
Soon.
Okay.
it was like he would just talk to me about just random shit. Like, hey, we have this anatomy lecture tomorrow, but it was rescheduled. Do you remember when it was rescheduled? I was like, yeah, it was rescheduled at 9 a.m. And he was like, yeah, I love you.
Oh,
Where what?
dang.
Where what? No. Yeah.
Like, love you too, bro.
Yeah, it was so fucking weird. They would like spam "I love you, I love you, I love you" in the chat for no reason. I would like check my phone, like, what the fuck is someone dying? And he's just like, "I love you, I love you, I love you" for no reason. It was some crazy shit, man. Anyways, so in the final third year, he was like, uh, "Hey, I heard that you said some horrible stuff about me, and this is very outrageous, and I would like to meet to solve this issue." And I told him, "Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't say shit, and I don't want to meet. So if you want to believe me or not, that's up to you. But I don't want to meet." I was like, nah. I know it was all bullshit in a way. So he was like, then sent me like 100 character letter of how I broke his heart. Because I said that whatever weird shit he heard, and I was like, too bad. I was like, well, sorry you feel that way, but I haven't done any of that shit, but good luck with your life. And he was like, blah, 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 you broke my heart, blah, 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 I will never forgive you, blah, blah, blah. I literally did nothing. I don't even talk to anyone, so I don't know where he got that from. Anyway, so he was like, blah, 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 I don't forgive you, blah, 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 you broke my heart, blah, 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 after all these years, blah, 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 but I still love you. Then okay, good luck. 4 days later, he was in a relationship with another girl from the same college.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
4 days later, that's how you get over a crush that has been there for like say 17 years. Anyway, so I was like, okay, cool. Now he will leave me alone, right?
Yeah.
Right?
But
No,
he did
he
not.
No. He
Uh,
keeps spreading shit about me. The thing is, I don't know what that shit is, but I know there's shit being told about me. And I will like get weird looks from this girlfriend and her group of friends. Like they look at me like I'm trying to get her boy. Bitch, I rejected that guy 3 years ago. What the fuck are you talking about? You know? And they keep looking at me weirdly, and also like the boys that were in his friendship circle. And this kept going on for years, and I was like, nah, fuck them haters. I'll just live my life as long as it doesn't get to me.
yeah,
But
that
then
part
there was
bothered
like
me.
this discussion about the final schedule, and I disagreed with him. On the group chat of the uh, whole class. Because we get to choose how our schedule is met. So we were like discussing this, and I disagreed with him because he he wanted to move a specific exam of earlier earlier, and I wanted it back because I'm not really strong in that subject, and I wanted more time to study. And he wanted it upfront because he had another subject that I didn't have. Some stuff.
Mhm.
And he decided not to be civil about it as soon as he knew that that was me. And kept like throwing some random shit, like sarcastic insults in the group chat, and I was like, okay, you know. And then he didn't know, like at first he didn't know that was me, but when he knew, he started being sarcastic and annoying, and I was like, okay, 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 let it all out. I'm not gonna do shit. Like let it all out, man. I'm not even interested in replying to you. I was just sending my laugh emoji.
Mhm.
Anyway, he kept spamming in the group chat, and also his friends and her friends and his girlfriend, all spamming in the group chat, like trying to gang up on me, because you know quantity. And eventually, what he did is he got my number from the group chat, and I don't know what he did exactly, but he got my number and sent it to his friends. And a couple of his friends outside of college, they kept spamming me on both WhatsApp and Telegram and real life calls everywhere.
That's petty.
Spamming me, spamming. Yeah, he took my number and gave it to his friends, and they all spamming me. And I filed a complaint against him in the school, in the dean's office. And guess what? The dean is the professor of the subject he wants to. He's failing, and he was just sitting like a scared little pussy when I confronted him about the bullshit he was doing. And I took screenshot of everything, the insults, the numbers, and the evidence that the numbers belong to him, because I got I got investigated the whole thing and filed all the complaints against him, and he was given a stern word. And to take this in a further action, I didn't actually. I had to do some stuff that I couldn't do at that moment because we were in finals. So I dropped it and just was left with the stern warning, verbal warning against him.
Uh-huh.
Uh, And later, I found out that whenever someone like he would talk shit about me, and whenever someone tried to like back me up, like one of them, my classmates, classmates, he would like, "Oh, you trying to get her pants? Are you simping for her? Well, you two should get a hotel, man." Like that's what he would say when someone tries to defend me, when he talks shit about my back, like behind my back.
Uh-huh.
That's what he does. Like, dude, you like 1 year ago, bro. I have screenshots of you spamming "I love you" in my messages. Aren't you afraid I'll get that out? Like what? Look, people turn around. Like they really turn around when you reject them. That's like always the case. When someone is obsessed with you, and you reject them, and it sits with them that they are actually rejected, they like turn
They
into
lash
a
out.
whole another person. Yeah.
Yep. They
They
lash out
turn
at you
into a whole
because
another person. Mm.
yep. Sorry. It's because
Sorry,
they
I
lash
don't
out.
know. Mm.
Yeah, they lash out at you because they can't get what they want, and in the back of their head, it's like, oh, yes means no, or no means yes. So it's like, ooh, what? Maybe I like this girl, and this and that, and shit. But yeah, what you did there was the right thing, because that is basically harassment. Well, yeah, and the whole entire world, yeah, it is considered harassment, and of course, they can be put in jail for that. Uh, um, as far as
Not in my country.
yeah, I was about to ask, like, how does that work in the country of Egypt?
I mean,
Did he get put in
well,
jail?
the whole numbers, like the 12 numbers that messaged me or called me, they didn't really say anything offensive at all. They was just hey, 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 and spamming calling, then spamming video calls, and I never replied, so I didn't know what they wanted to say. So there was nothing really I can hold against them except the spamming. And even if I held something against them, like even if they sexually harass me, I don't think they will get that much punishment in if I and it wouldn't be worth the red tape, the efforts, and the money I was gonna pay to get that guy away from me, you know.
Uh-huh.
And also, I had to, like I should like to get this further, like the complaint at the college. It wasn't really. It had to require a lot of stuff that I couldn't afford at the moment, and also when he was like faced with it, he was like, "Oh, there is no proof that I actually did that, but I had the proof because I gathered some evidence." And like I told him, "Here is because some number put a picture of himself like an idiot." And I took that picture and I googled it and I found his Facebook account and I found in his Facebook account pictures with the same guy that was harassing me. Like that started all of this. So I have pictures proving that number is connected to that guy, that it is his friend, but he didn't know that, and he kept blaming uh, anyone else in my contact list. Like he said, "Why should this be me? It could be anyone in the group chat, you know."
Mm.
And also, he kept talking about like why she does have a lot of boys in her contact list, so why does it have to be me, trying to make like some sort of image. But what the fuck is that image, man? What the fuck do you mean, you know? But there's no, even if I got this further, there will be no real punishment. That's what I'm talking about. It will be a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of money, you know, and a lot of like to file that complaint. I had to do a lot of stuff to even get that complaint done in the dean's office, you know. And I had to go early in the middle and go early before the shit that prints the screenshots closes, or the secretary leaves her office because they all leave at 10 a.m. I don't know what kind of job ends at 10 a.m., you know. But yeah, I had to do a lot of stuff because red tape is really, really fucking annoying in Egypt. And I had to do a lot of stuff to even get that complaint. So going further, it won't even be worth it. He wouldn't get any real punishment.
Uh-huh. I see. So
But it is what it is.
yeah. What happened to that guy, by the way, in the end?
Well, she left him. She left him for a police officer. Yeah, she left him for a police officer. Yeah, and he's currently jobless, and he lives like 2 meters away from me. I hope you can hear
Wait,
this.
what?
Yeah, we're neighbors.
2 meters? What the fuck?
I forgot to mention that.
Well, hell, Mozart, you better get the fuck out of this.
Well,
Shit.
I like to stare him in the eye when he walks around. I'm like,
Okay. Does
hey.
it look like he fears you when you just give him that look?
Yeah.
Good. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. I swear to God, it brings fear.
Yeah. Because we live in a small village, and you know, and if the word got out, damn. I also did get the word out, but in my level, you know, in the classmates of our, you know, high school, like with the shit he's doing, you know.
Yeah.
I was like telling them all about it, you know, because I was like, I know he's gonna talk shit about me. So if they hear shit about me, they will know why. Because he's salty, I rejected his ass. So that's why he's talking shit about me. So because in university everyone knows, so everyone understands, but
Yeah.
in high school no one knows from my village. So I got the word out that he did that, and that's why nothing really happened in my village that annoyed me. But if I told his dad, bro was gonna get spanked. Yeah, so that's why he's scared of me, because he is afraid that I will take matters to his own family and stuff. But I thought about it, and didn't really feel correct at the time. Like, it didn't feel like the best option, you know.
You know what the best solution is? Just fuck him. Live your life.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck about him, but it's not like I forgive him. I don't care, you know. I don't care enough to forgive him or not.
Good.
But honestly, when I look back at all of this, I think he's just fucking pathetic, and he
Okay.
should get help.
Yep.
Yeah. But
Exactly.
that's a sin.
Well, that was quite a story there, Mr. Mozart. He lives 2 meters. Damn, dude. It's like you just like punch him in the face distance. Like you can. Oh
I
man.
was like,
But
I
yeah.
hope he can hear me.
He's probably sneezing.
Oh man. Okay. So, you know, when it comes to us guys, we're all guilty of simping. All right, it is a fact that we didn't know what the whole entire dating game is, so we try to be nice, to females, and we didn't know at that time that came off as a simp. So, what are some things that we're guilty of doing? What are some things? Say like so yeah, I'm still a little guilty about simping. So sometimes I have to get rid of this shit. I have to just stop. But a sign that a person simps is, have y'all ever like spent a lot of money on a person that you're interested in? Have you ever tried that? Like, if you didn't really know them or love them too much, I mean, to the point where it actually it is established that this person is your wife or like a really long
Partner.
term girlfriend. Have y'all ever done that before? Spend a lot of money on a person you're interested in? Because
No.
Hey
no,
y'all, I'm so sorry. I am gonna have to go. I'm so sorry. I got a little one that's sick, so I'm gonna have to go. But I'm so sorry to cancel on y'all. But
no,
it
it's
was so
okay.
nice to meet y'all, and I hope to be able to do this again with y'all.
Yeah, for sure, Randa.
Likewise.
All right,
All
Randa.
right.
Y'all take care.
See you.
Bye.
All
Good
right. Bye
luck.
bye.
Appreciate you coming out.
But I've been
No, I
guilty.
haven't spent. No, I haven't. I'm broke, man. I can't afford to simp. Too broke to simp, man.
Yep. So I've been guilty of doing this. Spending a lot of money on a person that I'm interested in, not like someone who is actually like fucking like a girlfriend or something.
Massage parlor.
Yeah, it was such. Nah, no. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, that could be kind of one, but I never been to one. But you know,
Mama San's like.
yeah. So back then, I used to like a lot of like different females. I would lead them with my wallet, and that's a very bad thing to do as a man. You do not want to lead a relationship with your wallet, because when you run out of money, guess what? They either A, gonna leave your ass because you've been leading and spoiling this person with all his money. And I'm sorry, it's a fact, right? If let's just say like a man leads with his wallet, Mozart, okay? He's buying you all these gifts, and all of a sudden he runs out of money. What? And you don't really know him too well. What are you gonna do? You just gonna leave him, right?
No, I would feel so bad to do that. No.
If you didn't.
No.
Oh, okay. Because I
No,
would.
even if I. Mm.
Just double it and pass it on to the next person, please.
Double that. And if someone is able, and also like it's a smart thing, let's say I'm not like this person who feels guilty for other people. If someone was really like really rich to get some stuff earlier, then he will be able to later. You know, we just have to give him some time. He will get the money. He will get the money at some point. You know.
All right.
You
Okay.
know, it's an investment. You know, you will not lose anything. You just wait.
Okay. I see. But what about Goose Gemini? Have you ever been guilty of spending a lot of money on the person that you're interested in? Not wife or
Or was interested in.
yeah. There you go.
Was. But
Okay.
yes, I have, sadly. But no regrets, sadly. But yeah, it is what it is.
How much did you spend? Just out of curiosity. You buy a brand new car. You buy.
Oh man,
You know one of those,
car.
one of those gold necklaces with a giant pendant
Ooh,
on it for about like
ooh,
2,500.
Oh my God! Jesus. 20,
damn.
25 2500.
Yeah, but that's past history already. Just let it go.
Damn.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Damn.
Woo. I never spent that much. I
Once
think
upon a time, the end. Let's go.
it was a put a time at the end. Damn, that's a quick story.
Yup. Done.
Oh, man. I think the most I ever spent was maybe holy fuck, like $170. It was something like anime related, basically. But
I figure.
video games.
Mm.
For all these videos. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. What do you want on Steam? Okay, I'll get you that. You know, I was like, what the fuck was I doing, man? Jesus Christ, $170, man. You know what you can do with that? You can buy 170 fucking McDonald's hamburgers, man. Shit. Goose, what about you? Before you were married.
Nah, I don't think
Serious?
I spent a lot of money on. No, I mean I bought little trinkets here and there, but I don't think it was until I met my wife when I spent like a lot of money. That's stupid.
That's good.
Hey, it's not considered simping
I
though.
I've done crazy things though, but not like spent a lot of money. Like I've driven like far distances and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Here's another sign to tell if you are a simp. You constantly message the person, even though if they don't respond. So you're out there just double texting, triple texting, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, multiple messages in a row, and they haven't replied to the first one. Yeah.
3 text max. 3 text limit max, and then you stop.
Yeah, I'd say so. Just stop texting people on the hour. What are you doing? Hi, hey, one word things. Stop doing that. Well, am I guilty of doing this? Not to the point where it's like, why didn't you answer phone? This and that. No, I'm just like, okay, hey. What's what? Okay, that was me when I was young, dumb, stupid. I was like, hey, what are you doing? So, yeah, what are we doing later on tonight? I would text at least 5 times and be like, okay, I'm just gonna. I get the point. Bye. So, yeah, y'all have been guilty of doing that? Because right now it's
No.
like, right now it's like, okay, if I leave 2 texts max, then I'm not gonna reply back to y'all. I mean, then I get the point. So if I leave like 2 messages, DMs, be like, okay, I get the point. I got shit to need to do. I'm not gonna bother you no more. Bam, too easy. So that would be me right there. Y'all ever been that clingy before? Gemini?
No.
Mozart? No.
I've been like spamming my friends, but you know they are my friends. You know, I can spam them. You know, and they spam me. That's another thing. But for other people, it's really hard. I get really anxious about how I look like in front of other people, so I behave in a in a way that is perfect, even if I feel like I want to do the opposite, And that always resulted in sometimes me wondering maybe if I gave more attention, it would have gone
S-
in a better way. Maybe I would have gotten their interest if I showed them more interest.
mhm.
But that always resulted in me regretting, but I never put myself in that position. I'm always regretting.
uh, um, a big sign to tell you're kind of simping and so for someone is when you put someone on the pedestal. And what I mean by putting someone on the pedestal is it's like
You're trying to ascertain something or gain something that the other side knows very well that they're not going to give it to you, so they just string you along by keeping your interest right there, but keeping you that far away from what you're trying to get. That's all it is. Simping is just doing really nice things without any kind of reciprocation or without any kind of thought to does she really like me? I'm just gonna keep on doing this just so I can just so she can like me, even though there's no possible way that she will.
yep, exactly.
Like
Mm.
like anything you do, you praise her, all of the above. Oh my God, you look so great, and she just woke up. Oh my God, you look so great, and this and that. Oh, no, for real. Like, yeah, you. That's the kind of stuff you do.
Yeah,
You're a yes man. When she says, "Oh, I need you to do this," okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I can do it. I can do it.
just don't know how to say no.
Oh,
Like okay,
oh, please, please give me this. Okay, I'll give it to you. Okay, I'll do that.
you want some juice? Okay, here's some juice. Okay, you want some coffee? Okay, this and that. Like damn, dude, you're just neglecting your own needs and interests, man. Just to be with this person. That's what simping generally is. But
It's a bad investment.
exactly, it's like investing in I don't know, like investing on a losing team on a sports. I'm like betting, putting money on a really bad sports team. That's
Yeah, it's putting money on an injured horse.
yeah. There you
If you put it that way.
go. Exactly. But I want to. A lot of people want to know what the second part of it is. How do you deal with simps? Now, as a female that came across simping, a lot of men that simped that were just clingy. How would you deal with them? Would you just ignore them? Shut them down, set boundaries? What would you personally do?
If I could go back to myself, you know, I would probably just shut down, cut all communication, immediate block, right there, right now, close all shit. Because sometimes a slap is better than fucking someone over and over and over and over and over again till it sits with them. And I think that is better for me and them, preventing the obsession before it starts, or preventing more of a bad investment than it starts. So the other person would even feel that they put more effort than they should have. Shutting them down immediately, or cutting all ties and blocking if they are a creepy stranger. Blocking right then and now is the best solution to this for you and for the sim.
So, what I feel like is, best way to deal with simps is okay, if they come across, nice and you're not interested, just go ahead and say, "Hey, look, no, thank you. I'm not looking for this or that." Just say it in a very like monotone way. Like, "Oh, thank you. I'm not interested. Bye." And if they just keep pursuing, sometimes yes means no, no means yes. So at that point, you just need to set your boundaries. Hey, look, I'm not interested. I told you before. These are my boundaries, and just fucking ignore them afterwards, and stop accepting gifts and like favors from these Sims. Like if I come out and be like, oh yeah, I'm buy you this, I'm buy you that, and you accept it, they're just gonna keep going for it, man. Shit. If you decline it right away, it gives out a message, be like, okay, she's not interested, fuck it. But if this keeps keep going on that way, hey, it can be considered like stalking or harassment sometimes, man. And that's when you need to seek help. Seek whatever authority, like if it happens like at a school, like with the situation with Mozart, go see principals, or see someone who's really up there, see if you can get some help. And if it comes to really point that is really bad, call law enforcement, something like that. If you feel unsafe, hey, call law enforcement, everything like that. Set your boundaries. Just tell them no. Be very blunt. They'll get the point. So that's the way how I feel like simps should be dealt with if you're not interested in it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because at that point, like if people don't respect that, hey, like I'm not interested, no means no, then at that point they're not even a simp no more. Now it almost becomes almost criminal, because that's harassment, stalking. That could lead to terroristic threatening.
Mhm.
If you don't love me, I'm gonna hurt you, like stuff like that. That's terroristic threatening. It can lead to all that kind of stuff. So yeah, to me, simping is when the other side, like let's say me to Ricky, I want to be your best friend, and da 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 da, and Ricky tells me, hey, like, comment, subscribe, we can get to know each other and talk on stream. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, and I keep saying stuff, and he keeps leading me on. That's when simps are created, when it's the other side taking advantage.
Mm.
So if you take advantage of that person, then you create it. So simps aren't made; they're created. They don't just come along.
It's like going fishing. Throw a line out. Guess what? You get the fish. You can make it clear, but like, hey, look, this is not gonna work. Okay, bye bye fish. Or you can just string it along.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
No, that's like completely opposite. If you throw out the fishing line, that means that you're the one creating the sim. So when you catch that fish, it will be like you say, "No, it's okay. I'm gonna catch and release," and you catch and release, but you still keep them on the line, and then you keep reeling them back, and then at some point you just kill them. They don't get
Wow.
any benefit but you.
Mm.
But I don't think that's the same case for every person, because maybe someone like in my situation, I never said a yes to any offer ever, but he still stand there for 3 years trying.
Yeah, then at that point
So,
he's not. I wouldn't even consider him a simp, because you didn't create nothing. All you did was just deny his request. So at that point, that's a stalker right there.
Yep,
mm,
that's definitely a stalker.
yeah.
So what can people do to not become a simp? Because I've noticed, when you become a simp, it's okay. I think it's okay at a certain point, but if you are willing to sacrifice like your values, your fucking dignity, your self-respect in order to just fucking impress this person, then it's just fucking obsession, and you're just fucking dependent on this fucking person. And of course, it's gonna fucking fuck up your mental health and who you are as a person. You'll lose yourself. So at that point, you need to focus on yourself. If this person says no, hey, look, fuck it. Rejection hurts. I know it fucking hurts. Fuck. I got rejected like fucking at least 10 times in 1 week. Alright?
What?
Yeah. I got rejected like 10 times in 1 week. The first time it fucking hurt, dude. and I
like one time, like one girl 10 times or 10 different girls. Or...
10 different girls, not the same time. Not the same time. God damn.
Oh wow.
Bro,
So-
that's a what?
Yeah. Okay. So
What?
here's what happened. Okay. So I asked someone out, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, I got rejected. I was like, okay. After 2 hours, and for that 2 hours, it hurt real bad. And me having high resilience these days, it's like, okay, 2 hours is done. I'm like, what can I do to? What is my solution to make sure that I do not get my ego broken again? Fuck it, let's go ask out another one. Guess what? I got rejected. It didn't hurt so bad. It was like 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, this ain't so bad. Maybe we should. Fuck it. let's find someone else. Next thing you know, it's like, damn, okay, you're not as hurt anymore. So go out, go meet some people out there. Touch grass. All right, go out, touch grass. Ask out. It's gonna hurt. Rejection is gonna hurt. If you fear rejection, is like, goddamn, dude, you just gotta keep going. Put yourself in an environment that fucking sucks, and you'll get used to it. So
To rephrase that, just get out of your comfort zone. Don't go in an environment that sucks. That can be taken.
oh,
Yeah, just go out of your comfort zone.
And always get a third perspective. You should get like someone to like look at your position and be honest what you're doing about what you're doing and what you are receiving, and get like a third perspective on your situation. Maybe someone can wake you up. Like, hey man, it's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
and
Or just spray them down real quick with the water hose.
Good friends.
Did you say spray them
Just
down
real
with
quick,
the water
fast
hose?
Yeah, fast time. Put them down. They need to cool down.
Back up,
Cool
man.
down. Yeah. Just
Oh,
fast,
man.
real quick.
1001 quick round.
No harm in that.
Yeah, wait for someone not to like become a simp. Have good friends, or have a friend that like you're willing to talk to, and then like get another perspective.
Pretty much, or just a reality check,
Yeah, get someone to give you a reality check. Also, like, explore your options. Just always remember that a certain person is not the only person in the world.
Yes. Have options.
And have a better self-esteem.
Yep. Not the only woman in the world. Not the only man in the world. There's people out there. Find someone that reciprocates their love for you. One that's willing to return their kindness, their love for you. I feel like it's just a waste of time these days for me as I'm getting older. I'm just like, dude, if they ain't willing to reciprocate, man, I'm just gonna be like, fuck it. Fuck it. Move on. Improve yourself. Go run. Do some push-ups or something. Go fucking read a book. Keep yourself busy. Do something productive with your life. Get your mind off of this woman or man that's on your mind.
Yeah.
So-
What an age range?
Age range?
Yeah. 25 and above. 5-year difference.
Okay. 5 years
What?
and above. Okay.
Yeah, maybe they'll be a little bit more like.
Yeah, I took that totally
challenge.
the wrong way.
Well, I gotta learn one way or another.
No, you made it seem like oh yeah, make sure like they're of age and all that. Like, don't be trying to date under. Like, I figured that'd be pretty common sense not to date underage. I'm just saying. That's how it came out to me. I was like, bro, we really gotta tell people out here to like make sure she's of age, or he, or or they're of age.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, makes it sound like you were talking from experience, Patrick. I don't know. Should I call the cops?
Please don't.
Jokes.
Okay, I'll call it
jokes,
myself.
Jokes. We're kidding.
I'll do it. I'm sorry.
Sarcasm. If you guys don't understand sarcasm. Anyways. Anybody have anything else to add on to how to deal with simps?
Is simping on a fictional character count?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that one more time?
Does simping on a fictional character count?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I'm guilty. I'm so guilty.
On a fictional character?
Yeah, like a game character or a fictional character. Am I
Going
used
back
to?
to that Mario.
Yeah.
Mario.
Or just
Well, it all depends on what your end goal is. Like there's such thing as simping, like with a fictional character. If it comes to like discussion amongst people, like who's better, Gojo or Goku or Kakashi, and they're like, no, Kakashi's the best because this and no, and then
yeah.
and then like even when it's obvious, like no, like your character would lose. No, he won't. Never ever.
Yeah.
Your character. Would.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
no.
Like, but he murdered 10 people. That's why I like him.
That's what I like.
He's my
That's why I
sibling.
like him.
He's my little tsundere.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Pretty sure we all simp for a fictional character, right? Come on. But okay, and if anybody got nothing else to add, we're just gonna go ahead and end this podcast. I felt like we got most of the points down. What do you call it? Well, we're probably gonna have a part 2 on this discussion with more well-known influencers that get spammed on a daily basis. I would love to hear what they have to say, and do they approve of simping? Because personally, I feel like they want the validation, they want the attention, and they want free shit. That's the way how I think. But I would like to know what they think and what goes on through these more popular, influencers that, seek validation. I would love to see what goes on through their mind. But we're gonna have a part 2 about that discussion. And and that's about it. I just want to say, Goose, thank you for coming on the show once a motherfucking again. It's another podcast done. Another podcast. Great job. I know you arrived a little late, but we're gonna edit your voice in the beginning. You're like, hey, this is my co-host Goose. Hey, what's up? What's up?
What's up,
Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna put that in the
Hey,
beginning.
what's up, y'all? Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, we're gonna put that in the beginning. Yep. But thank you for showing up for another podcast. You've always been there. Appreciate you very much, brother. I will sit for you any day.
Nah, not simping. I reciprocate your love.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ooh.
All right. We going Outback Steakhouse tonight? What's going on?
We like Costco's.
you want to play recruiter? You want to be my recruiter? Inside joke. Inside joke. But yeah. Thank you for coming around. Gemini, very first podcast. I know it was late on the fly. I saw you on the stage. I was like, hey man, why don't you come on in? You're like, nah, man. Nah. And I'm like, no, you motherfucking better come on this podcast. You better fucking talk about your goddamn experience, motherfucker. And then, yeah.
I was like, okay.
So he showed up and, he stepped up to the plate. So welcome to your very first podcast, Gemini.
Right on. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you too, buddy. Appreciate you too. I'll send for you any day too, brother.
Get over it. I'll be there. Just one call away, buddy.
I'll run to your house. I'll run to your house from here.
One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you.
Anyways, Mozart, thank you for coming on to your very first podcast on this series. Appreciate you coming on as well. Yeah, a lot
Thank
to
you
say.
so much for having me.
Yeah. storyteller here. You know, I was getting into the story. Like, oh,
The
okay.
real
So what-
MVP.
yeah.
What happened next?
Yeah,
Don't leave
ooh.
me on. Tell me what happened next. You know?
Anger.
That was quite a story. Maybe we should have our own little segment, Mozart's storytelling. Or she.
Yeah, it could
Mozart,
become a Netflix series.
Egyptian losers.
Oh man. I know you throw the Simpson to the Nile River. Huh? What? No, I'm just
The
kidding.
Nile River?
Inside joke. Inside joke.
Eric, denial.
The Nile River.
Denial.
Denial
You
Denial.
River.
don't get it?
Denial.
Sarcasm? Denial?
Denial is a river in Egypt. Denial.
That was a dad joke.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, suck.
Okay, anyways. Insert ending monologue here. Anyways, this is Sinner. I was hard, never soft, and we're signing off.